Hello, guys, this is me, Carla, and this is my own story about a lie that I said when I was in um, 12th grade. I was just 17 years, and that was one of the biggest lies that I said. I said biggest because it wasn't just me, there were a lot of people involved in that lie. So I am going to begin to tell you that we were at the end of the scholar year and we were about to graduate it, and of our classmates, they were wearing some belts. Those belts um, that has a meta thinking on the front of the belt. Those not were not allowed at that moment because at that time those belts were used to commit some vandalism or bad things. I knew that my classmates, they were not going to commit those mistakes or those kind of violence that was at that moment, but the rules were the rules, and they were broken the rules. So we saw them wearing those belts, and one of them realized that the principal was watching at him, and he told to the other two guys, I mean, guys, the principal is coming here with us. Let's take our belts and put inside of the uh, wooden platform. They have to lift the platform that it was too heavy, but they do, and they put it inside. All of us were watching what they were doing, and then the principal came. She was a strong woman. No, I'm not talking about the body. It was really a strong woman because of her as a personality, as a person, as a principal. Uh, but she was really nice also. And then she came to the classroom and said, I mean, I saw one of you wearing this belt. Where is it? And anybody says anything? Nobody says nothing. And all of us, we knew what was going to happen if we were not available to say the truth. But nobody says anything. And then, uh, well, she continued. She continued asking about it, and she got no response about that problem. And then she asked for the whole principal, the subdirector, and all those persons. And all of them were talking to us, and then they said, it's just 3 days until the graduation is, and until the graduation come. So please tell us, if you don't say anything, you probably don't reach your graduation in 3 days. But anybody says anything, so the decision they took was, okay, because you don't say anything, we are going to believe in you. But um, if I knew that someone of you is wearing that belt, because I knew it. Now you can tell me, please come with me, and I'm not going to do anything to you. But if after the graduation, or almost the date of the graduation, somebody says something, you are not going to be in the graduation. So we were having bad days because we were very nervous, very anxious, and at the end of the day, everybody goes to home alone. And well, uh, at the very last day of the year, of the scholar year, she went to the classroom again, and she asked again if she if somebody knew something about it. And one of our classmates stand up and said, I know where the belts are. Those belts that you said that has the uh, metal thing on the front. They are inside of the wooden platform. So she said, okay, those that were saying that they didn't know about it, please call to your mother. So it was really a frustrating experience, but once we talked with her, with all of the parents there, we know that we had to change that, and not to allow it happen again. And that's a story that I always try to teach my kids. And I said to them, well, this is the way that you have to go if you want to be a good person. You have to say the truth always, because it's going to be good for you. If you don't say it, try try and try to do it. It's not allowed to you to say a lie. So here I am fighting with my kids, uh, for them to be a good person, and that's my experience. Thank you for listening to me.